Welcome back to Doctor Who, The Adventure Games, Episode 2, Blood of the Cybermen.
Doctor, did you ever see the thing?
The Carpenter Kurt Russell thing or the Howard Hawks thingy with the walking cat?
I've seen neither of those. I don't really get the joke.
Anyway.
You brought me back.
I'm sure it's a good joke.
I give you my word, I'll protect you. Whatever happens.
To be fair, he is understandably a bit vexed at this. He did just escape some kind of horrible...
Robots, slaves, cyber slaves.
Cyber slaves.
You know, robots, slaves. Combine the two, cyber slaves. Should have just stayed in the TARDIS, really.
What was that?
A cyber mat.
If that's anything like a mouse, Matt. It didn't look like one.
Weird. I've seen them kill people before, but never turn people into robots. That's new. That's fascinating. Why would they do that? Let me take a look.
No.
The Cybermans have been in the series before,
You have to let
and
me
he's
know.
right. They haven't turned people into robots before.
What's going on here?
I think the answer to that is in there.
Yeah, of course.
Alright, yeah, just leave Chisholm. Chisholm. Chisholm? Chisholm. Just leave Chisholm, that's fine. Don't take him into the TARDIS and give him some kind of magic space pill or anything. Look at these snow effects, like Batman Arkham Origins in here.
Hello? Chisholm, are you in there?
Go away. You can't help me now. Best thing you can do is save yourselves.
I promise we will find a way to help you. Are you alright?
Something is happening to me. The feeling is gone in my right arm.
Oh, okay, yeah. Don't
Mr. Chisholm?
don't reassure him or anything, just quietly walk away.
Could there be other survivors?
Elizabeth Meadows is the senior scientist. Maybe she's not infected. She's pretty resourceful. If anyone has survived, it's her.
Thanks. We'll find her. Don't worry. We'll fix this.
Okay, cool, just try not to die too fast. Something about these snow effects make me feel a little bit dizzy. Ah, geology. The more you know. I think it's something to do with the way the snow effects are layered over the camera as opposed to being actual like snow effects. So when you're walking around.
Let's have a look around.
Let's. Here's where we need to go.
Knock, knock. Oh, hello. And who are you then?
Oh, no name tag.
Conversation not your strong point, is it? Amy, I'll keep his attention while you think of a way to overpower him.
I thought that was your job.
How is the Doctor going to distract the Cyberman so that Amy can get him? That's right, just he'll walk around the edge of the area continuously until Amy can sort it out. He's just strolling in a casual jog every now and then. That's exactly how the Cybermen work.
Ha! Take that.
There are a few different machines that you can use to do that, dotted around.
This fellow. This keycard says it belongs to Alan Watts. I imagine that's who he used to be.
Used to be?
The Cyberman nanoforms have done their work.
Cybermen in like jumpsuits. Probably is pretty cool. The most stylish Cybermen to exist. Poor chap.
You picked up the key card to the door, didn't you? Let's have a look around. You picked up the key. Let's have a look around.
Alright, you can't go in the TARDIS. Of course, you have to interact the key card to the thing to do it, rather than it just knowing that you have it, because this just Taking a lot of cues from very old adventure games.
Watch out, Amy. There's another cyber slave around the corner.
Oh, this place gives me the creeps.
Crooking their heads in that way that makes them look oh so cool.
We need to watch our step.
Oh, stealth? Yeah. It's the classic Dr. Stealth crouch. That's locked with Meadows' key, which is the lady Chisholm was telling us about. There's a collectible in there. Oh, look. Very limited stealth. Limited vision. Look at that.
Maybe this Meadows wrote the code down somewhere. I would. The code to the lab.
Yeah, well, maybe you're not so good at passwords, Amy. Let's be honest.
Maybe this Meadows wrote the code down somewhere. I would.
Vanilla jelly babies? There's also Cybermats. They also have stealth cone.
Look, a tin can on legs. Meet my can opener.
Not necessarily something you would think to do, to use the sonic screwdriver on it. Until you remember that the answer to almost everything in the Doctor Who adventure games is to use the sonic screwdriver on it.
Good. Those things are worse than spiders.
Spiders? I'd rather we change the subject.
Of course, that's a reference to an old Doctor Who story that I can't remember the name of.
This system.
Green Death, perhaps? You're finding out her daughter's birthday. See, that's a little bit different to just writing the password down, Amy. Even video game logic can't be that stupid. Doing a little background research on Chisholm. All of the, everything you can get from that computer about Chisholm is apparently one sentence long. I guess they don't have very in-depth records here. It is a bit stupid she would just use her daughter's birthday as the code.
You don't get many visitors up here, do you?
I thought you were one
But,
of them.
yeah, it is the kind of thing people do actually do.
This is Amy and I'm the doctor. We answered your distress beacon.
Thank God.
I don't want to get into what my
My name's
dad's
Elizabeth
passwords are,
Meadows.
but they're very
I've been
obvious.
barricaded in here for days.
It's all right. The doctor will be able to help. What happened to your arm?
I fell and hurt it running away from those things. They're everywhere.
You mean the Cybermats?
They bite. Inject a nanovirus that converts flesh and bone into living machinery.
Cyber slaves. Slaves to who?
Cybermen?
Where did you find this?
We're a geological
I love how the
survey.
Doctor is just like,
It must have been
yeah,
under the
Cybermen,
ice for
obviously.
10,000 years.
It's very obvious.
So who are the Cybermen?
Cybernetic bodies with living brains surgically removed from those they conquer. Stripped of everything but the...
Alright, yeah, this is Series 5, so this would be the first time that Amy has encountered the Cybermen. And I believe these...
They've been under the ice 10,000 years.
I believe these were... I don't know, I can't remember when Amy first meets the
Army
Cybermen.
of slaves to dig them out. Is that right, Professor?
But they
Yes.
made a big deal when these
I've
were
been trying
released
to
that they
develop
were...
an antidote.
they called them
Something that
canon
will reverse
or
the
something.
nanovirus. Make my team human again.
So I don't know whether they actually ended up factoring this in or not.
But it won't work. We need a sample of the virus in its pure form.
You stay here, Professor, and do what you can. Amy, we're going to catch ourselves a Cyberman.
This section is actually kind of fun because you got to kind of, you know, look around the base, get the bits you need, solve some puzzles. This is probably one of the strongest acts in the entire Doctor Who adventure games, which isn't saying a lot, but I don't know. There's something kind of nice about it. It's kind of similar to the second act of the last episode, except that was like a handful of corridors and a couple of large rooms
You tell me about
with
the base.
Survey
annoying
showed up irregular
Dalek
results
stealth
under the
sections.
ice. We came to investigate them.
Irregular. How?
A geophysics scan showed shapes that looked like large man-made structures. We thought it was an indication of pre-Ice Age settlement.
But it wasn't human.
No.
Yeah, have a nice long chat with her about all
Saving
this.
my team is all that's important right now.
Which is why it's a good thing that I'm here.
I mean, a chat is always
As I
nice in
told
Doctor Who.
We came to investigate the irregular readings under the ice.
I think that cybermat went into the ventilation system.
There's a handheld distress beacon here. That'll do nicely.
I thought you were more into answering SOS calls, not making them.
This is just what we need to deal with the Cybermats.
Clarification.
Trick them
request.
into coming to help
Get it to
us.
emit the same frequency pulse as the sonic screwdriver, but stronger. It will work like an EMP device and disable them all.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay, here's a new puzzle type, which I actually kind of like a little bit. Even though it doesn't really explain it very well. You need to match the stronger blue line there. You need to match that frequency with the slightly more faded one. Using the dials to control like how big the wave is, how fast it is, what direction it travels in, that kind of thing. I think there's a similar puzzle to this in some other games I've played, but I can't remember.
I've set up the beacon to emit an amplified sonic burst.
So set it off and all the cybermats in the
I think there are some
system will
Assassin's
die.
Creed sections with something vaguely similar.
To make sure we take out as many
In
Cybermen.
the Animus puzzle things in
where
2 or
is the
Brotherhood or
next
something. I don't know.
round?
They weren't very good, to be honest. Yep, Doctor Who Adventure game's better than Assassin's Creed. Ah, good old Paul McGann. Too bad the movie was not very good. All about those audios. Oh, that Cyberman left, so now we can go here. Can't forget about the collectibles. Raspberry, I've not had a raspberry one. Well, that's topical. They're just blowing through loads of the collectibles with just jelly babies. I mean, there's a lot of Doctor Who stuff, so you'd think they could not have so many jelly babies and have actual trivia. But nope.
Can you hear that? The Cybermats are in the air ducting system. It services the whole base, so they'll be everywhere. Sneaky devils, aren't they?
Can we get to them through here?
Too dangerous. If I open this hatch, whoosh. Do you fancy getting
Yes.
caught
Please cover me in Cybermats. It's all I desire.
System.
Am I wearing a Bruce Willis vest?
Yeah,
Besides,
that's
I won't
very
fit.
nice. Quite a nice reference.
There's another vent hatch up there. If I distract them from down here, you might be able to open it.
Me.
Sorry, I'm not really ventilation duct size.
Your character models are like the exact same. Come on, get out of here.
It's a plan, I suppose.
Take the beacon, climb up there, and while I keep the Cybermats occupied with the sonic, see if you can open the vent up.
I don't feel like in the series the Doctor is ordering Amy around quite as much as he does in these.
Thanks. Doctor of the Flaming Obvious now, are you?
I mean it, they're dangerous.
Just like in the last episode where he stood around and made her go and get all the Dalek parts while he did like nothing. At least here he is doing something.
I see the nest. I'm setting off the beacon.
There's like no room for her to do anything in that tiny area.
Amy?
How'd she get across into there?
Fine. Then again, maybe not.
Oh no, now Amy will have to walk around in circles. Just like the Doctor had to do. What is with these Cybermats making the shittest Cybermen possible? This cable looks dangerous and kind of useful.
Amy! Amy, are you alright?
Cybermen, of course,
Men, never around when you want a job doing. Changing
allergic
clouds,
to
sorting out
electricity.
cyber slave.
I don't know why I was ever worried about you.
After that, surely they could just create some kind of electric gun or something to just stop them all. But no. Okay.
A nano-synthesizer, just what Professor Meadows needs. She can get a sample of the cyber virus from this. Come on.
Fort Cecil to GSO Zebra Bay. Fort Cecil to GSO Zebra Bay. Do you read me? Confirming supply delivery.
What? They can't come here. We have to stop them. Fort Cecil, this is GSO Zebra Bay. Stay away. Do you hear me? Stay away.
And if you must come, bring jelly babies.
It's not working.
The capacitor's blown.
Like that means anything to me.
Look, this is it. I have to get back to Professor Meadows.
Find another capacitor, Amy, get the radio working again and warn Fort Cecil.
And now I'm a radio engineer. Great.
Yeah, like, that's a joke, but I'm sure if you just unless she does actually know anything about, you know, she hasn't had any electrician training, she's not going to know how to just replace that. I mean, come on, Doctor, help me out here.
Did you fix the radio?
No, but
Then you really need to let me concentrate on this.
What?
I haven't got a clue where to find this radio part.
And then how is she going to install it?
Then I hope he's still human. I'll go and see. Maybe he can help.
Doctor's just like, fuck off.
Like this,
Go talk to
with some
Chisholm.
Spares in some sort of storeroom.
Well, at least there's no load screen there. That's it, Amy. Just get out of here.
Hello, Mr. Chisholm. Are you there?
Why are you still here?
I need
It's
to
very
ask you a
formal,
question.
Mr. Chisholm.
How are you doing in there?
It's getting worse. You better get away.
The doctor will help you.
A little bit of small talk before you ask for the favor.
I saw what happened to my friends.
Mr. Chisholm? Do you know where I can find a capacitor for the radio? It's broken and we need to warn Fort Cecil.
There's a spare one in my locker. The code is 3245.
Thank you.
Yeah, so basically you have to go and talk to him for him to give you the code. I mean, I've not actually tried. You might be able to just input the code anyway, but you won't know the code unless you talk to him. So this puzzle's literally just a case of talking to him. He tells you where it is and what to put into it. Oh, there you go. You do need to. You need him to tell you the code because you don't input it. You just click it. Yep, just use it on the thing and then it does it.
Ah, I see it.
I guess you just plug it in. That's convenient.
See if
That's exactly how those kind of things
the
work, I'm sure.
GSO to Fort Cecil. Hello? Roger and all that.
GSO Zebra Bay, this is Fort Cecil reading you. Are you confirming the delivery?
No, we have a situation here. We need you to hold off on that delivery. Don't come anywhere near here until we give you the green light. Is that clear?
Why? What is happening?
Polar flu. Really, really bad outbreak. We need to be quarantined just to be safe.
Roger that. Let us know if we can help.
Thanks. GSO out.
Over and out.
Great, now they're not going to have any food.
Now where
job.
did the doctor get to?
Professor Meadows? Elizabeth?
Yeah, where did she go? Nobody asked that before.
Stay here. Why don't people do what I tell them? Well, let's see what I can do about this serum.
So I guess this is happening parallel to what Amy is doing, is the idea here? Maybe? Seems like this would be a good time for a puzzle. Here's a little practice one. Basically, you can change the color of a thing that goes through the little circle that you can reposition, and you need to fulfill the condition on the left. So you need to make more blue circles than yellow circles. You need to make sure that the yellow and green circles have the same amount. It's not too tough. you can kind of mess up a little bit sometimes, which is annoying. But it's pretty simple to just kind of chip away at. And if you mess up, just change it so that you didn't mess up anymore. Oop, there it is. It's hanging a little bit for some reason.
Ah, Amy, look. One synthesized nano serum. Who's a clever boy then?
Yeah? Well, I fixed the radio and warned Fort Cecil. You're not the only brain box around here.
You managed it. Brilliant. We can't allow anyone to get near this base. Cybermats are bad enough, but those Cybermen under the ice are something else entirely. We need to find out how close the cyber slaves are to releasing the Cybermen, and hope there's still time to stop them.
All right. Where's Meadows?
I don't know. When I got back, she'd gone. I don't like that at all.
We should get the serum to Chisholm.
You're right. First things first.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look around.
I'm too easily entertained. Come on, Chisholm. Let's get this in here. You can't find Meadows anywhere.
Serum. It will reverse the nanovirus.
She's just not around.
Please, come down and take it.
Are you sure it'll work? I've seen what happened to the others.
Oh!
End up like that, I'd rather be dead.
Looks like some kind of Borderlands character.
Believe me, you're going to be all right.
What an awful fate.
Did you find Meadows?
Yes, but now she's disappeared.
Had she been infected?
Apart from an injured arm, she seemed fine. But now I can't find her on the base.
Oh, look at the cheekbones on that character model.
Only the excavation.
But that's where the cyber slaves are digging, isn't it? She's got to be mad.
This whole project is hers. This is her team. She would do anything to save them.
How do we get to the excavation?
There's a lift in the lab.
Yes, I saw that, but the door had a heavy security lock.
I'll get us past that.
Is he gonna not be a Cyberman anymore, or?
There's a retinal scanner to log who goes down there.
Oh, I don't think you're going any further. Let the serum do its job. I can handle things from here. Going down for household appliances and homicidal Cybermen.
Yep, you are so funny.
That was such a rubbish laugh. Okay, we'll pick this back up. We'll do some sneaking around the base. Because you love sneaking from the Cybermen. Check back next time, and we'll sneak that Cyberman.